Hey guys, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the brand new space adventure, Solo, a Star Wars story, directed by Ron Howard. We've talked about one Ron Howard film in the past from one of our reviews. What is this we? This is about me. Nah, I'm kidding. This is an hour conversation. Ron Howard did 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Awesome film. Solo, a Star Wars film, a Star Wars story, is a film that people kept predicting would do terrible. It would flop. There's no purpose of it. Blah, 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 this and that. Over the holiday weekend, it made over $100 million, which is awesome for any film, mind you. But in a blockbuster sense for Star Wars, it's on the lower side. But who cares? This film was pretty well done. It was great. When you get over the fact that it's a Star Wars film, right? It's in the Star Wars universe. You don't hear people complaining about Fantastic Beasts, the first one or the second one, even though it's in the Wizarding World universe. It's in the Harry Potter universe, right? So Rogue One, a Star Wars story, was awesome. It's in the Star Wars universe, has nothing to do with Jedi vs. Sith, thank God, because I'm so tired of Jedi vs. Sith. And Rogue One was awesome. And here we have Han Solo, another standalone film. We have Solo, another standalone film, about Han Solo's origins as a smuggler, right? How he met Chewie, which was hysterical. How he got his name. How he decided he wanted to be a pilot and explore the galaxy. It was awesome because it wasn't Sith vs. Jedi. I'm so tired of Sith vs. Jedi, man. Like, come on. So now we have these awesome stories to tell outside of Sith vs. Jedi. Sith vs. Jedi. Such a tongue twister. When you get over the fact that it's a Star Wars film and you watch it, it's literally a film about robots versus pirates versus monsters versus cowboys in space. Awesome. Yes, admittedly, half hour of that movie did not have to be in it. It was fairly long. A couple parts did drag, but cinematography was awesome. The story was awesome. The characters were awesome. The soundtrack was awesome. Twists and turns all around. It made sense, man. It made sense. So I go see it this past Saturday after work, and I planned to see it with a friend, but they had something to do, so it was, c'est la vie. And then I had plans to see it with another friend, but that fell through, so c'est la vie. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to see Solo. I see a lot of movies by myself, which it's fine. It's great. It's just easier that way. So I see it, loved it. Confirmed that with a friend that I wasn't going to hang out with him that night. I'll go, because I'm at this outside mall that we have called Tanger, and I go to see if Chipotle is kind of busy on a Saturday night of Memorial Day weekend, right? Go figure. I hate Chipotle, by the way, but I really wanted tofu, and that was the only place nearby that had tofu. And then I see that the line's out the door, and I was like, nope. So I go to a Christmas tree shop, and I find 4 Pringles snack packs for $1. It was literally 4 for $1. And then I get a lemonade, and then I walk to the fountain, because the fountain's pretty cool, and I was there the night before with some friends, and we saw Avengers again, and it was great, and we took an awesome shot, and it was really cool. So I'm looking around to see if there's a free table I can eat at, and there's no free table to eat at, so I was like, I'll just sit on the little steppy steps, clearly, because that's a word, steppy step. I sit on the steppy steps to look at the fountain, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this kid near me has an equality hat, and he's wearing a Deadpool shirt, and he's sitting by himself, and there's 3 other chairs next to him, which are empty. He's probably just waiting for a friend. So I get up, muster the courage to talk to this kid wearing an equality hat, and I'm like, oh, this kid's automatically awesome, because he's wearing a Deadpool shirt, and he has an equality hat. And I'm like, hey, do you mind if I sit here and eat? And he's like, no, man, no worries. So I sit down, and it's kind of awkward at first, when's the last time you actually met someone in real life instead of on the internet? I love meeting friends on the internet. It's so much easier. You can get the whole life story out of them, and you can see their likes and dislikes of what they post. But then, this was new. It was different. I haven't done this in a long time. So I sit down, and we start to talk. It was a little awkward at first because, like I said, when's the last time you actually did that? When's the last time you met someone at a mall, let alone an outside mall, and had a conversation? So we were talking about Avengers, we were talking about Deadpool, we were talking about Star Wars, we were talking about Solo, we were talking about different stories, and we were talking about Disney, and we were talking about Disney World and hurricanes, and we held a conversation for like 20, 25 minutes. This dude was awesome. So we exchanged contact information, and I was like, like, if ever you wanted to hang out, you seem pretty cool, by all means, we'd love to hang out again. And we've been texting nonstop since then, and shout out to Hurricane Andrew. He's pretty awesome. We'll see where this new friendship goes. I'm excited to learn from him whatever I possibly can learn, because that's the thing. Like, anytime you meet someone new, there's always something new to learn. There's always a life experience that they have over you. I got 6 years on them, but still, like, it's exciting when you meet someone new. It's cool. Likes and dislikes and different adventures you two possibly can have, and meeting of friends, and we were talking recently about, we're both big on binge watching. It's a big staple in my life. I'm a binge watcher. It's what I do. I knocked out 26 hours of 13 Reasons Why in a 72 hour time period, and if I didn't have to work, I could have knocked that out sooner. So awesome. So that's the thing, like, I'm excited that I made a new friend after watching Solo. Majority of this review turned out to be a friend review about this new friend that I made, but it's just how these things go, like, I've gone off various trains of thoughts various times with these different reviews, but if I wouldn't have met Andrew if I didn't go see Solo, if I didn't go walking to Chipotle to see if the line was short, if I didn't run to Christmas tree shop to grab $1 worth of Pringles and eat them while talking to this random dude who turned out to be awesome. So I'm excited to see where this friendship goes. But yeah, Solo, a Star Wars story, directed by Ron Howard. I give it a solid 8 out of 10 bolts. It was fun. Lando and Han's interactions were very flirty. I thoroughly enjoyed Childish Gambino's interpretation. Donald Glover did a great Lando Calrissian. Really great job. I'm really excited to see if there's a sequel to Solo, because I want more Lando. Everyone wants more Lando. Lando should have his own Lando movie. Solo, a Star Wars story, 8 out of 10 bolts. Give it a shot. Mucho mahalo, guys.